Hi everyone, it's John with Prudential Lighting. Today we're going to be dealing with the subject of wall grazing. And wall grazing is all about creating drama with texture and light. And how do we do that? And so today we're going to teach you how. In this case is our P43 and our Bionic both have the same optics, and so we're looking at a P43 wall grazer, and I have on the opposite wall the distribution that you can see what's going on with the light itself, and then clearly on the wall here lit for you. Now the thing about wall grazers especially is that there are a couple of different levers that you can pull to make this more or less dramatic, and it's important that you know which one you're after and how to accomplish that. So in this case, we have put this fixture right into that same intersection of the wall and the ceiling, like we did with that PCG when it was hidden. However, in this case, we have a little bit more flexibility to determine where we want it. It doesn't always have to go against the wall if we don't want it. And one of the things that determines whether we want it against the wall or not is how aggressive or how much projection off of the wall the texture itself has. In this case, we've got quite a bit of texture coming off the wall, and so as we're right up on it, this has a lot of drama at the top, but very little as it goes down, and certainly less even at the bottom. And so in this case, we might want to give it a little bit more setback, and I'm going to do that by giving us about 6 inches. And now I've driven the drama down into this region. We still have some up here, and you may say, well, 6 is too much. I want it to come back a little bit. But you can see very small moves create big drama changes. And so the feel is really determined by not only the fixture and that distribution that we've created, but also a setback relative to how aggressive the texture can be. So now we moved into a 2-inch aperture. This happens to be our P23. And as you see on the wall, I've got a fairly tight beam spread as well, and I have gone ahead and put that fixture right into that intersection of the wall and the ceiling. Now we talked a little bit about our PCG, that Prucove Graze, being somewhat fixed, and by that I meant the drop or the aperture in that perimeter system typically doesn't exceed 4 to 6 inches, and so you can get a little bit wider if you wanted to. You can get smaller. Obviously, if you use our extrusions versus the Axiom, you have the freedom to do whatever you want. The Axioms are fixed. But at any rate, here we are with a P23, and we are with right on top of it. And again, I'm going to move this back a little, and you can see as we shift, the drama shifts fairly significantly. So now we're at about 6 inches. And again, depending on your personal preference and what you're trying to create, you can dial that in the way you want. Okay, so today we talked about wall grazing, and we talked about how to create the drama that we're hoping to using the texture of the wall or the architecture, the light, and then our third lever arm being distance, right? So the width of the beam spread, the aggressiveness or how far the texture protrudes off of the wall, and then the distance is the 3 lever arms you have to pull to create exactly what you're looking for. And just a little change makes all the difference. If you'd like to know better how to achieve what you're looking for, please reach out to your local rep. You can contact us at Prudential if you like as well. We'd like to help you achieve the look that you're looking for.